Hi guys, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm reviewing The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Volume 1, The Crucible. This is issues 1 through 5, and the art and writing in here is by Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa and Robert Hack. This is a brand new take on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but it's horror, and it's very dark and creepy and unsettling, and lots of fun. For the record, I have not read any of the other Sabrina comics, so I can't really compare it to that. But this definitely seems like it's a new take on it and going in a new direction. I am, however, super obsessed with that television show back there. So Sabrina Spellman is our main hero, protagonist, character, whatever you want to call it. And she is a witch. Her father is a witch, but her mother is mortal, and there are rules against that. So on Sabrina's first birthday, the coven comes to take Sabrina away, and her mother tries to run with her, only to get stopped anyway, and Sabrina is taken away to be raised by her aunts Hilda and Zelda. Sabrina's mother, Diana, ends up in a mental institution, and her father goes missing on her 6th birthday. We also discover pretty quickly that Sabrina is an unusually powerful witch, and I'm really hoping that starts to come into play, because that sounds like amazing. I want to know what Sabrina can do. Also in Sabrina's family, we have her familiar Salem, who is a warlock who is now being punished for trying to take over the world and is stuck as a cat. And Sabrina's cousin Ambrose, who is this older teen, I think, from England. But he's definitely a lot of fun too. Like Sabrina's bestest best friend and everything. So cool. These stories take place in the 1960s, and some of the flashbacks are in the 50s and stuff, so this is definitely a period piece. I love this take on it. The magic in here is not like point your finger and do a spell like in the television show. It's a lot more of like going through spell books and having to say the right words and have the right ingredients. And there are a lot darker ingredients. Like Eye of Newt, I'm totally expecting that to show up. They use like dead bodies. They eat dead bodies, which was also kind of creepy. Oh yeah, and they actually like worship Satan. That's a thing. And Satan does make an appearance. So like I said, really, really creepy stuff happening. As we approach Sabrina's 16th birthday, she has to decide whether or not she's actually going to become a full-fledged witch and join the coven, or if she's going to go her own way and live as a mortal. So that's a big part of these first issues, is that decision in her mind and what she's going to do. A big part of these comics is Harvey Kinkle, who is Sabrina's boyfriend. When Sabrina first starts at her new school, she casts a love spell on Harvey that if he has any kind of attraction to her at all, he will fall madly in love with her. And it's a little unsettling, but also really cute and adorable because, of course, Sabrina and Harvey are meant to be together always. In these comics, we also see Betty and Veronica from the Archie comics. They are witches in Riverdale, and they try to settle a fight between the two of them by raising the dead. Betty and Veronica freak themselves out, and they decide that they are never going to talk about this again. But the thing they raise is Madame Satan, and she is really dark and creepy, and she wants revenge on Sabrina's parents because she was originally supposed to marry Sabrina's dad. You gotta love a character with the name of Madame Satan. I love that Sabrina's still kind of, I guess, naive, hopeful, maybe? Like, she's in this very dark world, but she can do magic, and these spells are very dark spells, and not, normal things. There's definitely no magic waving your fingers and stuff happening. Like, there are definitely sacrifices to be made for this kind of magic. But Sabrina's still a very likable character, and definitely was still rooting for her. It's kind of cool to see the way that magic operates in here, although also very freaky. And if I had to make the decision Sabrina does about whether or not to follow a coven that has dedicated themselves to Satan, I don't think I would do that. I think I would be bolting. That's too high a price for me. And very creepy. And I definitely wouldn't want to eat dead bodies. Ew, not humans, that's gross. The art style in here is very like pencil drawings and sepia tone, and it's gorgeous and lovely and dark and fantastic. Super love it. It's kind of like this textured feel to it, which is really cool. Yeah. Sabrina's dad just casually uh, Sabrina's dad just casually conjures Satan right into his living room, in case you're wondering how dark these comics get. Um, yeah, the raising of the dead. It's great. Great fun. This particular graphic novel also has a vintage Madam Satan comic thrown in the back. So if you guys are interested in the older stuff, that's also in here. Yeah. So I really like the storyline and trying to see where it's going. It has enough similarities to the television show where I'm like, I know these characters, it's gonna be okay. And I think that the writer and artist are definitely playing off of that. The fact that we know Sabrina from the show mostly or from the Archie comics. But it's definitely like sometimes the characters surprise you and you're like, oh really? Okay. Um and I just love seeing like Sabrina's past and how it plays out in this alternate timeline. Archie Comics also has an Afterlife with Archie thing, which is Archie facing zombies. So I think I definitely need to find those and read those comics also. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina if you like darker stuff or you like magic or you just like Sabrina. Peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.